Hello, I'm Jeremy Searle, the host of this, our daily internet news and views show about things happening in and around Montreal. And today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite topics, those what have become known as smart cars, those small, attractive, energy efficient cars, largely good for city use, which we're seeing increasingly on our streets, something which I think gives all of us who are concerned with the environment cause for pleasure. If the cars are smart, what about our parking authorities? Have they caught up with the smarts, or are they just continuing as before? If you look at the footage in the background, or if you just take a look at the cars you see on the street, you'll see that the smart cars are a lot smaller than the regular ones. However, while the cars are smart and sensible and small, our parking authority has not yet caught up with the need to service and encourage these cars. They're small, which means that two of these vehicles can fit into a space currently reserved for one large car. I think it's time that a number of spaces in our downtown core, at least to start with, should be set aside, specifically smaller spaces for these smaller cars. If, for instance, you were to take 10 parking spaces in the downtown area and split them in two, you would create 20 spaces specifically reserved for these smaller cars or any other small car that might come along to compete with them. What are the advantages? Well, of course, you would encourage the purchase of these cars in place of larger ones for people who are running around in the city, and from the city's point of view, of course, you would double the revenue if you're getting 20 parking meter spaces in place of 10. I think it's a concept which will make sense for all of us and should be considered. Let's set aside some small spaces for these small cars. Certainly, it makes no sense for the owner of a small car, a smart car of this size, to be parking in a space big enough to accommodate two cars of the same size. So I would invite our city traffic authorities, our parking authority, to get a move on and start setting aside spaces to sensibly accommodate these wonderful smaller cars. Thank you, and good day.